Once you've lost your linguistic innocence, you know that your language is not in charge. You know that we're always trying to catch a ride in language as it passes. And the experience of being part of a dying language, Welsh is in a minority. We're 20% of the population of Wales, and the number is declining. So it's a declining language. It's one of the endangered languages. It's very easy to make language an idol, because you want something that's so intimately woven into your brain to survive. But I'm very clear that language is a mode of transport and not a god. So I wanted to explore this issue. Some people were saying that the Welsh language was saved. I don't see that. I feel that it isn't, and I can hear, the poets being the canaries in the mine, linguistically, I can hear that it's not regenerating. So I wanted to interrogate this. So I decided if the Welsh language was being killed, I wanted to know who did it. So I wrote a book-length detective poem, imagining the mother tongue as an old woman found murdered in an old village. And I thought I should point the finger at myself. So I had a poet come into the station and confess to the murder. So I'm going to read you a snatch of this poem in Welsh so that you get an idea of the sound, and then the translation, which I did myself. Cyfweliad ar bardd. O edrych nôl, rwy'n beio'r cyfieithu. Dechreuais yn 1973 ar iard yr ysgol. Dim ond tipyn o sbri oedd ei ddechrau, ambell reg am y wefr, fuck off. A hoffais deimlo mwg ail iaith yng nghefn fy llwnc, a brath chwerw i gemeg. Symudais ymlaen at frawddegau cyfan y tu ôl i'r shed, ac yn sydyn roedd gwersi am ddewi sant yn llai na diddorol. Mother tongue. This is the poet speaking. I started to translate in 73 in the schoolyard. For a bit of fun to begin with, the occasional fuck for the bite of another language's smoke at the back of my throat, its bitter chemicals. Soon I was hooked on whole sentences behind the shed, and lessons in Welsh seemed very boring. I started on print. Jeeves and Wooster, Dick Francis, James Bond in Welsh covers. That worked for a while until Mam discovered Jean Plaidy inside a Welsh concordance one Sunday night. There were ructions. A language, she screamed, should be for a lifetime. Too late for me. Soon I was snorting Simenon and Flaubert. Had to read much more for any effect. One night, I OD'd after reading far too much Proust. I came to, but it scared me. For a while, I went Welsh only, but it was bland and my taste was changing. Before too long, I was back on translating. Found that 3 languages weren't enough. The ch in German was easy, Rilke a buzz. For a language fetishist like me, sex is part of the problem. Umlauts make me sweat. So I need a multilingual man, but they're rare in West Wales and tend to be married already. If only I'd kept myself much purer with simpler tastes, the Welsh might be living. Detective, you speak Russian, I hear, and Japanese. Could you whisper some softly? I'm begging you, please